Good morning. Welcome to another journal with me, plan with me, memory plan with me, whatever you want to call it. I am planning the week of May 19th to the 25th, and I'm using this kit from the Prairie planner called Prickles. I literally thought it was called Pickles, but it's called Prickles. Oh, because there's cactuses or cacti in here. That makes sense. I didn't even put two and two together. Anyways, I'm using this kit not for any particular reason, but the kit that I was going to use for this week, I ended up pushing till next week only because I was really sick, and that kit that I'm pushing is more like a relax at home type vibe to it. And yeah, it just made more sense to me. I am still really sick right now. I started getting sick this week that I'm planning on the Saturday, and it is currently Saturday the following week, and I am still not feeling well, so that sucks. Turns out I had tonsillitis, and which is funny because I knew that, and I think I even mentioned it that I thought that I had tonsillitis, and that's what it ended up being. Um, anyway, I think I don't know why, but I always get really sick. I have a really bad immune system. It's always been that way since I was 11. I've had problems with my this is so much information, but I've had problems with my kidneys when I was 11, and then my immune system has just never been that great. And then when I got COVID, it just took a even further plummeting dive because COVID kind of messed with my lungs, and now I get sick super easy. It's super annoying, but I digress. I love the colors in this kit, by the way. They're so vibrant, and so I don't know what it is, but I'm just everything in here just pops. So I really love this kit. Oh, excuse me. I feel so congested, but I want to get this done because I feel like it's one of the prettiest kits that I've ever worked with on here. Well, worked with? What am I saying? It's one of the prettiest kits I've ever seen, and I wanted it to be out there on the YouTube world for everyone to see. Just kidding. Getting sentimental here. There's a tear in my eye. Anyways, moving on to Monday. I am using the alarm clock from the kit to mark that I was up early. I guess it didn't work this day. I don't know why. But I ended up watching a movie called Hypnotic. I think this was called Hypnotic. Just a thriller from my backlist of things that I want to watch. And I'm using the movie label that came with the kit. And then I'm marking that I played games, and I'm using this Once More with Love Nintendo Switch character. Even though I didn't play on Nintendo Switch. Like I said, I don't have one, but I just use it to mark any type of gaming. And then this day I also finished my R2D2 Lego, and I'm using this Once More with Love. Nope, that's Coffee Monsters Co. I should actually look at these because some of these I have written down. Well, let me see. The R2D2 is from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then the headset that you see there is from Murdoch Talks to mark that I listened to an audiobook. And then we've got Burger King for supper, so I'm using this Paper Shire sticker to mark that. And then finally using Paper Shire sticker to mark that we cuddled. That sticker's kind of large, but I love her stickers. Moving on to Tuesday. First thing I'm marking is that I read. Sorry, I'm so congested. This is awful. Is marking that I read, and I'm using the book sticker from the kit. And then I'm marking that I worked, and I'm using the laptop sticker also from the kit. And then marking that it was just an awful day for whatever reason. Everyone has awful days. This one was pretty awful for me, and I'm using this sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that I had a pretty awful day this day. Looking back now, I don't even remember what it was, but yeah. And then I went to get groceries after my awful day at work, and I'm using the shopping cart sticker from the kit. And then marking that we cuddled, I'm using this fox and cactus, these cats cuddling sticker or holding each other because I was having an awful day, so I needed to be held. Ugh, it was so terrible. And then, anyways, moving on to after that, I marked that I watched You, and I'm using the TV sticker that came with the kit. This this season of You, it's like the final season. It was my least favorite. I don't know why, I just didn't like the characters. I didn't really like the characters in there. They're all getting me mad. His ending was, you know what, somewhat satisfying, but not at the same time. I don't know, it's just all like I have problems with it, but that's just me. My problems don't matter. It's whatever. And then I'm marking since I didn't want to cook because I was had an awful day. I'm using this skip the dishes bag sticker from the sticker party. And then after that, I marked that I just TikTok binge using this Once More with Love sticker to mark that. And then moving on to Wednesday, I'm using this large Happy Planner reading book sticker to mark that I read. I want to use these up. And this was a perfect opportunity because that green really matched this kit. I mean, I'm saying really, really, but you know. Anyway, moving on to that, I went to work. So I'm using a label, not a label, a flag, and a Coffee Monsters Co. sticker to mark that I went to work. And then this day I took my classroom outside and we just did some of our lessons outside. So what I mean by that is we didn't move our whole classroom outside, but we just took our work and did it outside, which we like to do when it's a nice day outside because learning outside is fun. Anyway, ranting on. Moving on to the following thing we did after that was I went to get a couple things from co-op. So I'm using this. I'm pretty sure this is from Papershire. It looks like it is, but I'm only guessing at this point, but I'm 99% sure that's from Papershire. And then marking Apex using another Once More with Love sticker, one chicken on a switch. And then the final thing is marking that I continued watching You. So I'm using another TV from the kit. Moving on to Thursday, I'm using this very large alarm clock sticker from another Happy Planner sticker book. And I was laughing because I didn't know this. I've had these stickers for a while and I've used them before, and I never noticed until now that they actually say no, 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 no all the way around the clock. I was like, what? How have I not seen that before? I just assumed they were numbers. But anyways, I'm marking that I read after that, taking another book from the Prairie Planner. And then after that, using another Coffee Monsters Co. sticker to mark work. I have to really think about where those are from because they look very similar, the Munchkin and the emoji. Anyways, moving on to the second half of Thursday, marking that we cuddled, and I'm using another sticker from Once More with Love. I know I put cuddle in my planner a lot, but me and my husband just got married last year. We're still in our honeymoon phase. That's just that. So it's annoying probably, but it is what it is. I mean, it's not annoying for me. Just to clarify, it's probably annoying to people that I keep putting that on there. And then anyways, moving on to, I'm just going to jump right into Friday, marking the Friday using the sticker from Once More with Love, just marking that my week was finally done. It was kind of a tough week. I don't know. I just had a really tough week this week. Don't know why. And then marking work with another Coffee Monsters Co. sticker. And then, as per usual, my Friday tradition, I went and got a Tim Hortons after work using the coffee cup that came with the kit. I need another drink of my coffee. Hold on. Okay. After that, I'm marking that I played Apex using this Mr. and Mrs. Mint controller. And then this is when I started feeling my sore throat. And it wasn't that bad, but you know when you feel it coming and you're just like, yep, I'm going to be sick. I just knew it. So that's when I started feeling my throat hurting. But that evening, I still went for supper with my best friend, and we went to this well, it's not a new restaurant. It's been there forever, but we've never had supper there. It's a coffee shop, but they have this prime rib night, and we're like, let's try it out. It was so freaking good. Oh, my mouth is watering thinking about it, and they have it every Friday. It is kind of, pricey, but it's totally worth the price, and I definitely wanna go back again. Yeah, anyways, moving on to Saturday, I woke up, this is when I realized how sick I really was, like, I was sore, I was achy, I had a fever, coughing, like, just the whole shebang, and at this point, I didn't know what it was exactly, but I just knew that I was sick. I still did some planning though, so I'm using the stickers. Oh, and that sick bunny stickers from Papershire. I'm trying my best to remember where they are without looking. And anyways, the stickers for the planning is from the kit. And then I'm using this very big emoji sticker to mark that I was just in bed all freaking day. I even napped on and off. It was horrible. And then we got skip the dishes because I didn't feel like cooking. And at some point I watched Prom Queen. And I'm using this. I thought it would be cute. I'm using this Munchkin dramatic queen sticker. And I added the popcorn just to remind myself that, hey, this was a movie. You weren't just being dramatic that day. Moving on to Sunday, I'm marking that I was super achy this day. So I'm using this Coffee Monsters Co. sticker to mark that. And then after that, I'm marking that I planned using another planner sticker from the kit. And then I read, and I'm using another book from the Prairie Planner. The orange is kind of throwing me off. I thought it was a pink color. It's more orangey, but whatever. And then because I was feeling a tad bit better, like not, I wasn't feeling better at this point, but I just had energy, I guess. So I cleaned the fridge. Don't really know why, but anyways, I'm marking that the Oilers won using Coffee Monsters Co sticker to mark that. Looks like this emoji is crying, but I swear it's actually from an excited sheet, so it's a happy emoji, even though it looks like it's crying in anguish or whatever. At this point, I don't know who the Oilers played. That I'm guessing Dallas Stars, but I don't really know for sure. Because in real time, the Oilers and Panthers are going to be facing off on Wednesday, so I don't remember this. This was just last week. It had to be the Dallas Stars. Anyways, not important. After that, I'm marking that I got a new headset for my gaming system. So we went to Best Buy, and I had bought a new Turtle Beach headset, and it's so cool because I can hook it up to my phone. And I was like, this is nice because I've always wanted to get like really big Beats or whatever, but now I don't need to because these ones are massive. But anyways, after that we did go get ice cream, so I'm using this leftover sticker. I have no idea where it's from. And then yeah, that's the finished. I really, really love this spread so much. And I'm just gonna be showing you the leftover stickers, but I'm going to get off now and say have a nice day because my throat is still kind of killing me. Bye.